Welcome to our channel. Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of ants. Get ready to learn 100 amazing facts about these small but surprisingly powerful insects. From their complex societies and extraordinary abilities to their survival strategies and ecological impact, ants are true masters of adaptation and cooperation. Whether you're a nature lover or just curious about the world around you, stay with us and embark on this incredible journey into the world of ants. Let's get started. 1. Species diversity. There are over 12,000 cataloged ant species, but scientists estimate that the actual number could exceed 20,000. These species vary widely in size, color, behavior, and habitat, showcasing the incredible diversity and adaptability of ants throughout evolution. 2. Global distribution. Ants inhabit almost every terrestrial environment on the planet, from dense tropical forests to arid deserts, with the exception of Antarctica and a few extremely isolated islands. Their incredible adaptability allows them to survive in various climates and ecosystems, making them one of the most successful insect groups in the world. 3. Social organization. Ants live in highly structured colonies with a clear division of roles. The colony is composed of one or more queens, workers who are responsible for various vital tasks, and males whose function is to reproduce. This complex social organization allows the colonies to function efficiently and in a coordinated manner. 4. Queen. The queen is the founder of the colony and the only ant capable of continuous reproduction. She can live for many years, laying thousands of eggs throughout her life. In some species, a colony may have multiple queens, which can increase the colony's growth rate. 5. Workers. The workers, all sterile females, perform a variety of functions within the colony. They are responsible for foraging for food, caring for the larvae, building and maintaining the nest, and defending the colony against predators. In some species, the workers can be divided into subcastes with different sizes and specializations. 6. Males. Males have a short life cycle, and their only function is to mate with the queen. After mating, which usually occurs during nuptial flights, the males die. Although their lives are brief, they play a crucial role in reproduction and the expansion of the colony. 7. Communication. Ants communicate primarily through pheromones, chemical substances that send signals to other ants. These signals can indicate the location of food, alert about dangers, or coordinate work within the colony. Pheromone communication is highly sophisticated and allows ants to work harmoniously and efficiently. 8. Pheromone trails. When an ant finds a food source, it leaves a pheromone trail on the way back to the nest, which other ants follow to reach the food. If the food is abundant, more ants reinforce the trail, making it stronger and more attractive to others. This technique allows ants to explore and utilize resources extremely efficiently. 9. Weightlifting ability. Ants are known for their disproportionate strength relative to their size. They can lift objects weighing up to 50 times their body weight. This extraordinary strength results from their muscular structure and strong exoskeleton, enabling them to carry pieces of food or building materials back to the nest. 10. Massive colonies. Some ant species form massive colonies that can house millions of individuals. In extreme cases, such as with Argentine ants, several colonies can interconnect, forming supercolonies that stretch across vast geographical areas. These supercolonies can become invasive and dominate entire ecosystems, affecting local biodiversity. 11. Supercolonies. Supercolonies are formed when multiple colonies cooperate and act as a single entity, potentially extending over large areas. 12. Nest construction. Ants build complex systems of underground tunnels and chambers that serve as nests. 13. Farmer ants. Some ant species, like leafcutter ants, cultivate fungi for food. 14. Symbiosis. Ants maintain symbiotic relationships with other species, such as aphids, which provide food in exchange for protection. 15. Army ants. These ants are known for their large hunting expeditions and their ability to devastate areas in search of food. 16. Fire ants. Known for their painful stings, these ants are aggressive invaders and can cause environmental and economic damage. 17. Bullet ants. They have one of the most painful stings of all insects, often compared to being shot by a bullet. 18. Jumping ants. Some species have the ability to jump, a useful adaptation for escaping predators. 19. Velvet ants. These are actually wingless wasps, known for their vibrant colors and painful stings. 20. Hibernation. In cold climates, ants enter a state of dormancy during the winter. 21. Zombie ants. Infected by fungi from the genus Ophiocordyceps, these ants have their behavior altered to spread the fungus's spores. 22. Aphid farmers. Some ants raise and protect aphids in exchange for sweet secretions called honeydew. 23. Plant protection. Ants protect certain plants in exchange for food and shelter, a mutually beneficial relationship. 24. War rituals. Some ant species engage in organized wars against rival colonies to capture territory and resources. 25. Paths and roads. Ants create well-defined trails to move between the nest and food sources. 26. Carpenter ants. They build their nests inside wood, potentially damaging human structures. 27. Acacia ants. They live in a symbiotic relationship with acacia trees, protecting them from herbivores in exchange for food and shelter. 28. Nuptial flight. Winged males and females participate in nuptial flights to mate and found new colonies. 29. Altruistic suicide. Some ants sacrifice themselves to protect the colony, such as blocking tunnels to prevent invaders from entering. 30. Hunting tactics. Ants use complex hunting strategies, like ambushes and cooperative efforts, to capture prey. 31. Armed ants. They use their powerful mandibles to capture and subdue prey. 32. Natural cloning. Some ant species are capable of reproducing through cloning without the need for mating. 33. Division of labor. Within the colony, tasks are divided according to the age and ability of the ants. 34. Long life of the queen. The queen can live for several decades, much longer than the workers and males. 35. Trophallaxis. Ants share food and nutrients through a mouth-to-mouth exchange called trophallaxis. 36. Chemical defense. Some ants produce chemicals to defend the colony from predators and invaders. 37. Varied colors. Ants come in a wide range of colors, including black, brown, red, yellow, and even metallic blue. 38. Blindness. Many ants are blind or have limited vision and rely heavily on their sense of smell and touch. 39. Antennas. They use their sensitive antennas to smell and feel the environment around them. 40. Nature's recyclers. Ants play a crucial role in breaking down organic matter and recycling nutrients. 41. Collective intelligence. Ant colonies demonstrate collective intelligence, solving complex problems cooperatively. 42. Bridge ants. They form long chains to cross gaps and obstacles. 43. Heat regulation. Some species regulate the nest temperature by ventilating it, moving in specific patterns. 44. Food farming. Besides cultivating fungi, some ants raise other insects, like beetles, for consumption. 45. Theft. Some ants steal food and even eggs from neighboring colonies. 46. Space exploration. Ants explore new environments by sending scouts before moving the entire colony. 47. Ant swarms. During nuptial flights, large swarms of winged ants can be seen in the air. 48. Oil ants. Some species store fat in their bodies, which can be used as food during times of scarcity. 49. Territory expansion. Ants constantly explore new territories, expanding their colonies. 50. Interspecies competition. Ants compete with other ant species and insects for resources and territory. 51. Flood survival. Some ants build living rafts with their bodies to survive floods. 52. Tool use. Ants use tools, like pieces of leaves, to carry liquids and other materials. 53. Sahara silver ants. Adapted to withstand the high desert temperatures, these ants are active during extreme heat. 54. Territorial aggression. Ants aggressively defend their territories against invaders. 55. Ritual murder. Some species systematically kill older or sick ants to keep the colony healthy. 56. Leaf cutting. Leafcutter ants cut and carry pieces of leaves to cultivate fungi. 57. Varied diet. Ants are omnivores, feeding on a wide variety of foods, including insects, fruits, and seeds. 58. Ambush strategy. Some ants patiently wait in ambush to capture unsuspecting prey. 59. Colony hygiene. Ants keep their nests clean by removing debris and dead bodies to prevent disease. 60. Parasitic ants. Some ants infiltrate other colonies, living as parasites. 61. Aquatic nests. Certain ants build floating nests in aquatic environments. 62. Imported fire ants. Originally from South America, these invasive ants cause significant problems in new habitats. 63. Amazon ants. Known for their aggressive behavior and cooperative hunting strategies. 64. Pesticide resistance. Some ant species develop resistance to pesticides, making them difficult to control. 65. Adaptability. Ants are extremely adaptable, adjusting their behavior and habitat according to environmental conditions. 66. Nomadic ants. Some ants, like army ants, do not build permanent nests and are constantly on the move. 67. Adoption of orphans. Ants from defeated colonies may be accepted into a new colony if they are not recognized as enemies. 68. Eusociality. Ants are a classic example of eusociality, characterized by division of labor, cooperative brood care, and overlapping generations. 69. Biofuel. Some research explores using ants to aid in biofuel production through biomass digestion. 70. Antimicrobial properties. Ants use antimicrobial substances to protect their nests and food from fungi and bacteria. 71. Tunnel curvature. Ants build tunnels in specific patterns to ensure stability and ventilation. 72. Blind ants. Many underground species have completely lost their vision and rely solely on other senses. 73. Vibration detection. Ants can detect vibrations in the ground, helping them locate prey or danger. 74. Worker recruitment. When ants find a good food source, they recruit other workers to help transport the food back to the nest. 75. Bridge builders. Ants form bridges with their bodies to allow others to cross gaps. 76. Seed storage. Some ants store seeds in their nests as a food reserve for times of scarcity. 77. Male reproduction. Males of some species are produced only during certain times of the year to ensure the colony's survival. 78. Camouflage. Some ants have colors and patterns that help them blend into their environment, avoiding predators. 79. Honey ants. These ants store nectar in their bodies, which can be used as a food source by other ants. 80. Satellite colonies. Large colonies may establish satellite colonies to facilitate access to distant resources. 81. Conflict resolution. Ants have mechanisms to resolve conflicts within the colony, often through ritualistic duels. 82. Limb regeneration. Some ants can regenerate lost limbs after battles or accidents. 83. Asian carpenter ants, known for their aggressive behavior and ability to destroy wood. 84. Mycorrhizae. Ants help disperse mycorrhizal fungal spores, which benefit plants. 85. Energy efficiency. Ants optimize their routes to minimize energy expenditure during foraging. 86. Disaster resilience. Ant colonies can quickly recover from natural disasters like floods and fires. 87. Carpet ants. Small ants that often invade homes in search of sugar and other sweet substances. 88. Social parasitism. Some ants invade and take over other colonies, using them to raise their own offspring. 89. Group foraging. Ants often forage in coordinated groups, increasing efficiency in gathering food. 90. Nest defense. Ants are masters at defending their colonies, using a variety of tactics to protect their territory. They can bite with their powerful mandibles, sting to inject venom, and in some species, spray formic acid to repel threats and mark territory. In many species, soldier ants, which are larger and stronger, are specifically tasked with nest defense. 91. Coastal ants. Adapted to live in coastal environments, these ants face challenging conditions like constant tidal variations and high salinity levels. They have developed unique abilities to survive in transitional zones between land and sea, building nests in areas that are temporarily submerged or affected by saltwater. Some species can seal their nests to prevent water from entering during high tide. 92. Symbiosis with fungi. Certain ant species, like leafcutter ants, maintain a symbiotic relationship with fungi. They cultivate these fungi in underground gardens, feeding them with pieces of leaves they cut and bring back to the nest. In return, the ants consume the fungi as their primary food source. They carefully regulate conditions inside the nest, such as temperature and humidity, to ensure the healthy growth of the fungi, which are entirely dependent on this controlled environment to thrive. 93. Sugar ants. Known as sugar ants, these ants are frequently found in urban areas, where they take advantage of sugary substances left by humans. They are experts at detecting sources of sugar, such as food scraps, nectar, or even sugary drinks, and quickly form foraging trails that can lead directly to household pantries. These ants are a common nuisance in kitchens and other areas where food is stored. 94. Avoiding predators. To escape predators, ants have developed various effective strategies. They can move quickly toward the nest or hide in cracks and crevices too small for their pursuers. Additionally, some species adopt deceptive behaviors, such as playing dead, to confuse predators. Others release chemical substances that confuse or repel attackers, creating a distraction that gives them time to escape. 95. Resistance to poisons. Certain ant species have evolved to resist poisons, both natural and artificial. This resistance can manifest through biological mechanisms, such as enzymes that neutralize toxins, or through adaptive behaviors, like avoiding areas treated with pesticides. This ability to adapt makes some ants particularly difficult to control in environments where they are considered pests, such as agricultural fields and urban areas. 96. Interspecies cooperation. Although competition between ants is common, in some cases, different species may cooperate to face larger threats or share resources. For example, two species may temporarily ally to defend a territory against a common enemy or to exploit an abundant food source. This type of cooperation is rare but demonstrates the complexity of interactions between different species in the ant world. 97. Pavement ants. Commonly found in urban areas, pavement ants, such as pharaoh ants, are known for their numerous colonies that thrive in cracks in sidewalks, patios, and building foundations. They are highly adaptable and can live both outdoors and indoors, where they often become a domestic pest. These ants are notorious for their ability to infiltrate human spaces, making them a concern in homes and businesses. 98. Shrub ants. These ants live in shrubs and trees, often forming arboreal colonies that build their nests among branches or leaves. Some species, like weaver ants, construct elaborate nests using leaves bound together with silk produced by their larvae. Others may simply occupy natural cavities in trees or build temporary shelters. Life in shrubs provides protection from ground predators and easy access to food sources like nectar and small insects. 99. Spying on rival colonies. Some ants exhibit sophisticated spying behaviors, where scout individuals approach rival colonies to gather information. They may observe foraging patterns, identify the defenses of the rival colony, and even detect weaknesses that can be exploited later in an attack. This surveillance behavior allows ants to prepare effective strategies for competing for resources or expanding their territory. 100. Ecological impact. Ants play crucial roles in ecosystems, influencing seed dispersal through their foraging activities, contributing to soil aeration and fertilization as they build their nests, and controlling populations of other insects, both as predators and as competitors. In some cases, ants also form symbiotic relationships with plants, protecting them from herbivores in exchange for food. The ecological impact of ants is vast, making them key agents in maintaining the health of ecosystems. And with that, we conclude our fascinating journey into the incredible world of ants. We hope you've discovered something new and marveled at the complexity and ingenuity of these tiny insects. From their well-organized colonies to their impressive survival strategies, ants show us that nature is full of mysteries and wonders. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next content. And be sure to leave a comment sharing which curiosity surprised you the most or any other interesting fact about ants you might know. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.